Good morning, just out for my morning walk. I'm still trying to walk regularly. I wouldn't say daily, but at least 5 times a week. It's Saturday. It's supposed to be sunny today, but it's a bit chilly, I have to say. But anyway, I'm going to try and get in the garden today. The garden's a bit of a mess. We're going to spend a bit of time doing that. So I'm off for my 40-minute walk. To be honest, I want to have a bit of a rant. I lost it a bit the other day with Jane. It's been an accumulation over the last few months, so I'm going to offload onto you. The grandkids, I'm not called grandpa or granddad, I'm actually known as Grumpy. So I'm going to live up to that name now. I'm not going to get political. It's not a political statement, so it's not about that. This is about observation and observations that I've had over the past probably 6 to 12 months, probably more, since we've been travelling abroad and seeing and things about in other countries how they do things. And this really all started the other day, that kicked me off and got me thinking that the local tip or recycling centre that's in the town here, that serves the town, the local area, the council are thinking of closing it. It's under consultation of several areas, and this is one of the ones that might and might not close. And it doesn't matter whether it's this area or they close another area. The bottom line is it serves the local community. You're paying for that to serve the local community. And if they close it, we're going to have to travel probably 30, 40 minutes if we have to go to Shrewsbury or to Telford, which is ridiculous. Crazy notion. I'm paying for a service. And, you know, that in itself, the guys and girls up there who work, who are fantastic, brilliant, you know, they help you out. I guess they might lose their jobs, or they're going to have to travel farther to work. Secondly, I'm going to have to travel farther, so I'm going to have to pay more petrol to go there. It's going to take more time. And then it's going to encourage fly tipping, which means the council have to clean that up. And who pays for that? We do. It's just ludicrous. It's a ludicrous thought process, even if it doesn't happen, but it might happen somewhere else. So I say it's not, I'm just protecting my own area. It doesn't matter where it happened, it's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. And also, environmentally, all that car journeys backwards and forwards. What part is that right? I don't get it. And that coupled with, sorry, I'm going to keep going. That coupled with, I don't know, the whole public services seems to be eroding. You know, 10, 15, 20 years ago, potholes in the road, they used to be filled fairly quickly because there was a concern, you know, motorcyclists get hit. Now, people don't care. They don't care if a motorcyclist comes off and kills themselves. The roads aren't being attended to. And paths aren't being cleared, and rubbish and litter. And I think more we've travelled, you know, on Ireland and France, there seems to be a pride. Now, you know, you speak to people in those countries, I'm sure they'll think that things are wrong, but, you know, it's all relative. I'll tell you now, from what I've seen, there seems to be more public services happening in the likes of France. Every time we used to get up, we used to see workers out there taking pride, more workers clearing paths, and it's just not happening. It's not happening in the UK, or not happening as it used to be. And I don't know why. You know, aren't we paying enough? I know people have got problems, the council's got problems with budgets, etc. You know, and I know they've got to square those budgets off. You know, is it because we don't pay enough? Or is it the fact it's not being managed well? Is there just too many people who live around that need the services and there's not enough money to pay for that? I don't know what the answer is. So it's easy to me to rant, and I am on a rant, but I just know it ain't right. I just know there's something fundamentally wrong with, I don't know, the way services are sometimes delivered at the moment. I know I'm sounding grumpy. I guess I am. I don't know, it just feels different than it was 15, 20 years ago. Or am I imagining it? You know, has it got worse or hasn't it? I don't know. It just worries me that, you know, that things like that, you know, rubbish, litter, paths not being cleared, potholes not being filled in, quick enough. We become apathetic as a society, and therefore it's okay, and therefore we put up with it, and the next generation will put up with it, and that can't be good. I'd like to understand if I'm right with respect to France, Ireland. Do they do things differently, or am I just seeing what I want to see? I don't know. What do you think? Or am I being grumpy? Now that's been like that for weeks. When will that get tidied up? I know some of you will be saying, yeah, but it costs money, and I agree it all costs money. I get that, but it just feels like the balance shifted. Am I right? 20 years ago it was different. It feels like it, but maybe I've just got older and more intolerant to it. About antisocial behaviour, litter, care. Perhaps people didn't care 20 years ago. It's not all bad. There's a little community area I noticed, local community, and they look after this garden. I see them down here quite often looking out. It's a picture. Local residents. Anyway, I had a meltdown the other day, a rant, and I've offloaded onto you. This is what they call the cartway, so it links low town to high town. Pretty street. The local residents sometimes use the Cliff Railway because it's quite a climb. So Saturday market setting up. So I've just been to the shop, got myself some bacon and bread. I'm gonna have a bacon butty. That'll calm me down. We have a hole in the ground. It goes in about 8 inches.